So you just got some fresh files from a client and you're ready to get started in your mix. And you push play. You do all of that just to realize that your mix bus is clipping. And we're substantially over zero. We're in the red and we're not recording. And if you're like me and you mix in the box, going over zero is a no-no. How in the world do we fix this issue? You're about to find out right now. What's up, y'all? This is Jay from Music Boy Productions. And today we're talking about gain staging. All gain staging is making sure that each individual channel, along with your stereo bus, hit at an optimal level. What is that optimal level? We're going to talk about that in a second. For so many years, I skipped this step. And when I started implementing gain staging, my mixes started to sound a lot more clear. Hearing clear allowed my mixes to translate in different speakers and in different environments. Also, plugins have a certain level that you need to hit them at. So you don't want to overload your plugins or underload your plugins. So we're here in Logic, and I wanted to show you the quickest way to get rid of the clipping on the mix bus. Here's a quick way. Here we go. Much better and healthier levels, right? Okay, I'm going to put our levels back up to 0 here. I have this plugin on the kick drum, and I'm going to bring our kick drum down by 7 dB by itself. And the thing I want you to pay attention to is this input gain here. Let's listen. Okay, activating minus 7 dB. Now pay attention to this. All right, I'm gonna put my fader back to 0. Back down to minus 7. So are you gathering what's going on? The level and the input gain of the plugin isn't changing. Bringing the faders down isn't really handling the main issue, which is gain structure. Which brings me to the purpose of this video. Gain staging happens pre any processing. So before you put any plugin on, before you do anything with the mix, you gain the actual level of the track versus adjusting the faders, which happens after your processing. So after you put plugins on, after you make sure you got all your plugins up, this is after that, because we just explained to you how the levels don't change in the compressor by turning the fader down. Remember that? So this will help you to keep and maintain the levels of the mix after the plugins. We've had a lot of talk about optimal levels as a general rule. Now, there are so many rules in mixing that aren't really rules, and in mixing, rules are made to be broken. But if you're just starting out mixing, I would definitely take this into consideration. So our optimal level is minus 18 dB FS. We're going to look at the same kick drum, and let's get the gain knob here, which is a Logic stock plugin, and let's get our levels to about minus 18. Where are we at? Minus 12. Let's go down about. So we're about there. We're about at minus 18 now. Let's see how this looks. That's the one kick drum. Let's go to the kick out and do the same thing. Get the same knob and let's pay attention to the meters. We're right around there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's go to the snare, see where we're at there. Hot. Let's get that down to minus 18. All right, let's go to the low theme. Let's do one more track, just for the heck of it. This organ track. So let's play these tracks all together now. This is gain staging, y'all. This is making sure that all of our levels at a healthy, optimal level in order to now move forward in the mix. For me, I don't like to use plugins to achieve something that I can achieve without using a plugin. So let's take all these gain plugins off. If you're enjoying the song that you're hearing in the video, it's a remake of a song called He's Able by Dietrich Haddon that I put out in 2019 on a mixtape. And if you want to hear the song in its entirety, you can go down in the description below at musiqboypro.com and download it for free. All right, back to the video. The way I gain stage is I go to this regions area here and I bring the gains down manually. And this also helps me see visually how I'm bringing the level down. I'm gonna do it with these same 5 channels here really quickly. All right, here we go. Right away, you see the waves get smaller, and that's what I like. I like visuals. So let's get it down to minus 18 dB. And we're only using minus 18 dB as a general rule because this will get you at a very healthy level in your overall mix. Okay, here we go. All right, going to the kick out. All right, to the snare. All right, to my guitar theme. All right, let's get that organ down. Recently, Logic came up with an update, and now you have access to a gain tool right here in this menu. Now, with all the tracks selected, I can hold Command and bring the levels down all together like this. That's such a time saver. Mind you, it didn't take that long to do before when you had to come over here. But now you can literally hold Command and put it to the level that you want. Of course, you don't have to do them all at the same time. You can still do the kick by itself. Then you can go to the kick out and do it by itself. Then you can go and do the snare, hold Command. I hope y'all gain some insight on gain staging. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It's completely free for you to do. Doesn't cost you anything. And as well, like the video and comment below. Until next time, keep mixing.